Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another video, and today I have my tips for starting a BookTube channel. And these are some of the tips that I learned since I started in last year. And I won't say like I'm a big expert or something, and I don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet, but I feel like if I know some things, it could help somebody else out. Well, the first tip I have is starting a book blog before you start a BookTube. That's what actually helped me before I started my BookTube. I wasn't sure back then when I started where Stephanie reads if I was ready to go on camera, or I was feeling camera shy or just not comfortable at the time. And so my time doing book reviews on my own book blog helps me gain the confidence and also create like a flow of what I should be doing. And also like it also creates your own like presence online a little bit, because like for example, like if you're looking to get free books, at least ebooks or something, since you have a big blog or something already, like at least, I mean not a huge blog, but at least have some blog to show that you are fully capable of doing book reviews, people are more likely to actually send you free ebooks. And that's also like helps you do reviews, and also when you do it on screen, maybe you could even like put pictures of it or something. And also you create your own little routine on how long it will take you to do a book review and what kind of content. And if you like after a year, if you're already done book blogging and then since you're booktubing, you don't have like ideas of what to cover that day, you pretty much can go back to your blog and turn some of that content into a video or something. So that's actually what I find helpful, and it also gains your confidence a little bit. The second one is to not be afraid to go on camera. Here too, I know that a camera can seem very intimidating at first, but look, everybody's gonna be very awkward on their first video. Even I was awkward, I was kind of shy. Like I told you that it took me a while to feel like I could go on camera. But if you look around at every other booktuber, their own channel and stuff, and you see all their first ever videos, you can tell like they came a long way. Okay, they weren't just perfect up to the bat. They weren't like a pro. Like it's practice. It's like with anything else. And over time, when you get through it, like after at least a few months and more often you do videos, the better you will get, and the more polished you will be, and more quicker your videos will be. And also with the help of editing, you can also feel good about that to cut out any other bad bits that you don't want on the camera. So you totally just don't be afraid, just be yourself, and don't worry about standing out or trying to be original or anything. Just do what you can do. And yeah, and people are just more interested in you, who you are, and what you know about books than actually like whether or not you have good lighting background or a bookshelf in the background. It's just you. It's how you deliver it. The next tip is don't spend a lot of money when you're just getting started. I mean, I don't recommend, like I know like on one of the big things about BookTube is spending a lot. It looks like perfect lighting, you're worried about equipment, or maybe even book haul videos, you're spending a lot of money on that. But if you don't have the funds and you're just getting started, I don't recommend starting off your whole journey with running to the bookstore and getting a ton of books thinking will get you views and going broke that way. Because one, it's bad for your financial situation if you have a bad situation, and it'll take a while. Even if you do have book hauls or popular videos, it'll take you a while just to get that 100 videos either way. So yeah, it's pretty much like just hang in there and try to go with whatever you can. Do safe. I don't even spend a lot of money on my own end. I go to used books. I go to library book sales where I can spend only $3. I don't go to bookstores, so I don't want to run broke. But if I don't have any money, I go to a library, because libraries are awesome and they have all the books that you need to do your job. And don't even worry about book haul videos. Just focus on stuff like book reviews or book recommendations that actually might be much more interesting. And for equipment, I don't really spend a lot of equipment. I actually just use the webcam on my computer that came with, and sometimes I use my iPhone, and I use sunlight as light for the lighting. And I don't really have a bookcase in the background because it's on the other side of the room. So pretty much that's something that you just build up from all the time, and you just have to save money for in the future. I think you should focus on the content itself before you start spending a lot of money. The next tip is, like I said, libraries are your best friend. When you are trying to like save money on books and you don't have the books, the library is your best friend. It's one, the books are free. You also have the best place to find book deals, and finding out what is new on the bookshelf that probably not many booktubers are already talking about. If there's a book that hasn't been talked about out yet, but you saw the library's new release, that is a book that you could talk about, because that is like sometimes like it's really nice to hear about books that we haven't discovered yet that you pretty much discovered. I mean, isn't that like what we do, is like discovering new books all the time? And that actually makes your own content very much more unique, and pretty much that actually like, yeah. So I mean, I discovered a lot of books from the library that I did not see on Goodreads. Sometimes like Goodreads, it takes a while just to find all those books, but when you're looking at books themselves at a library, you're pretty much like, hey, I never heard of that book. So it's pretty much like you stumble upon it. And lastly, like my last tip pretty much is to learn some new skills. If you pretty much have the like most computers have video editing skills, and learning how to do editing actually helps your videos be better. And also you can even fix your lighting issues. You can also cut out stuff that isn't around, and what I call is trimming the fat. And when you trim the fat, it's like pretty much cutting out all the stuff that's unnecessary from the book or the videos. And if you're worried about like how you look on the videos or anything, like there's sometimes like when I was editing, I learned how to cut out like any time when I take a deep breath. Like, so that's why you don't hear like all the time like me doing like all the time, because I cut that out. And that's why you can see like some jump cuts, because that's like time for I'm not even talking. And I learned all my skills because I taught myself doing it, but there's also tons of tutorials online, like on Skillshare, YouTube, or lynda.com if you have the money, or check out Roberta Blake videos that actually has a lot of good tips if you're interested in learning. And I pretty much like, it's very helpful in the end. Year 2 at first it seems very daunting, but learning how to edit your videos pretty much will save you some time, and you can even, the more practice you get, the more quicker you get. And when you have more practice with making videos very fast, you can even do 5 in a day, and then pretty much you don't have to worry about for the rest of the week. So that's pretty much all my tips for now. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about BookTube videos, or maybe even editing, and if you want me to do like an actual video on specifics like creating a schedule or editing tips, I'd love to know your thoughts. And if you like more bookish tips like this, do click on a thumbs up and subscribe, because I'd love to have you there. So until next time, keep on reading.